I'm just seeing the article that came out, I think it was at least yesterday, about Adrian Peterson. And, remember how he was quoted about he was upset about the Trent Williams deal. He was still kind of hoping that, they would find a way to have a good result there where Trent would stay with the Redskins. And we know that because they're buddies. Trent's a good player. There's no question about it. And so I didn't really think too much about the article. And then I saw buried at the bottom of it, and I don't want to be a jerk because I am a Skins fan, but then AP starts talking about how optimistic he is for this season. And I'm okay.
Yeah, I know where you're going.
There's nothing wrong with being optimistic. I don't want to kill an optimistic person. I'd like to be optimistic if I could be at times. He says, no, winning the NFC East, he thinks they could maybe do that and compete for a championship, so I'm kind of rolling my eyes a little bit. But, you never know. Crazier things can happen. Then he says at the end, we have the tools to run the table. I go, what?
Wow,
he goes, I really feel that. So
he's delusional.
Does he understand what the cliche run the table
probably
means?
Not. Probably
not. Does he understand that means like
go undefeated?
No. Or does he just think,
I think he means,
we can go 9-7 and win the division maybe?
No, I think
he thinks that they can
win a championship,
win a Super Bowl.
Like if they sneak into the playoffs or win the NFC East, like he's envisioning that they have an opportunity to win it all.
Does he think they could go undefeated?
He thinks they could win every game, every week. It's an individual game, and they could win it. Yeah, so it comes off sounding ridiculous, but it's just an attitude. He has that attitude. Which
if you went to a bar
terrible.
with him, if you went to a bar and you drank something with alcohol in it, and he drank like sparkling water,
right?
He would tell you, "There's no chance we're going undefeated." He knows that.
Yeah.
He just knows it.
Right.
I mean, he may have that false bravado confidence, but he knows deep down.
I don't know.
The
JP
same
might
false
be
bravado that said that he's not worried about all the competition that he's got in the running back room when you know that he is.
JP,
I don't know.
I think JP's giving
like
him too much credit because
Yeah.
I'm not sure he knows what that cliche means.
Yeah, I think he thinks run the table. I actually think he thinks that means we could win it all and we could go undefeated. I actually think he thinks that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm
because
not so
what else
sure.
has anyone ever said run the table and not mean not lose?
I don't know. I mean, who knows what was going through his head? I think he just means they could win a championship.
Win a championship?
What's the context of the quote? Does he say that where they can sneak into the playoffs, or
well, no,
did he say make the playoffs and run the table, or just say run the table?
He says win the NFC East and put ourselves in position to compete for a championship. It's the best talent pool we've had. He said we have the tools to run the table. I really feel that. So
I think he means
win a championship.
If they get into the playoffs,
yes,
they can run the table.
That's what it kind of sounds like.
He doesn't mean that they can just win. They're going to win every single game.
Like they're not going 19-0 or
it's happened one time.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, he does. I don't think he
maybe he
meant
thinks
way,
once
it's
we
all
get to the
delusional.
playoffs, we can run the table.
It's all delusional. We won 3
Probably.
games last year.
Probably, but teams every year every few years to really surprise you. So you don't act like a know-it-all, like we know everything.
yeah, but teams don't.
Seems unlikely.
Teams don't go from 3-13 to 13-3.
Well, didn't the Niners just do that?
Very few
Yeah.
teams do it.
But that was because the quarterback was hurt the year before.
I mean, it's a rarity.
A little different.
How often do 4 or 3-win teams flip-flop their records?
I think it's pretty unusual, obviously, but it just happened a couple years ago, and there is a unique circumstance there. But what if Haskins is better than people think? What if he is? What if he's not? He's actually like some.
Well,
a lot
if
of
he's
people
better
think,
than people think, they're going to have a pretty good year and probably get the playoffs.
Yeah, like a lot of people were saying, myself included, that they're afraid he was overdrafted. What if he actually was drafted too low and he should have gone higher? Should have gone to the Giants whenever they picked Daniel Jones or whatever.
Well,
6, I believe.
Yeah.
old man cliche. The proof will be in the pudding.
That's right. If he's better than expected, then they're going to win between 8 and 10 games.
Yeah.